We all rely on the sun. It's our alarm clock, our space heater, and our long-distance wireless power source. But what if, for just one day, the sun turned off? No explosion, no fiery death spiral, just click, like someone flicked the universe's most irresponsible light switch. Here's the weird part. For about 8 minutes and 20 seconds, nothing seems wrong. That's because it takes light and gravity that long to travel from the sun to Earth. So we keep getting those final photons, blissfully unaware that the source is already gone. A cosmic prank with a delayed punchline. But once the last wave of sunlight hits, no light, no warmth, no gravitational pull. Earth would suddenly drift out of orbit like a shopping cart let go on a cosmic hill. We wouldn't spiral away, we'd just fly off in a straight line, gently breaking up with our star. Darkness doesn't kill you, but the cold absolutely will. Our planet starts radiating heat into space fast. Land surfaces would start freezing within hours. Without the sun constantly pouring in energy, it's like Earth left the oven door open in a vacuum. And yes, photosynthesis stops immediately. Plants can't make sugar without sunlight, which means they also stop producing oxygen. But don't panic yet. Photosynthesis only maintains oxygen levels. Most of the oxygen you're breathing right now, it's been in the atmosphere for hundreds or even thousands of years. So while the plants hit pause, your lungs won't notice for a very long time. The real problem is, you'll be too frozen to breathe anyway. Solar power? Gone. Within minutes, the global energy grid starts to fall apart. Even with backups, the sudden drop in solar input creates massive supply imbalances. Cascading blackouts begin to ripple across cities. Without power, phones die, water stops flowing, pipes freeze and burst, toilets stop working. It's a very short trip from dark to disaster. Even fossil fuel infrastructure, still alive, relies on working logistics, communication, and temperature control. And all of that is sun-powered one way or another. Weather as we know it? Gone. The sun's uneven heating drives wind, ocean currents, and rain. Remove that engine and you get pure atmospheric chaos. Land cools rapidly. Oceans cool slowly. This creates massive, unnatural temperature gradients that spawn violent storms. Fast. Jet streams collapse. Monsoons fail. Europe, usually warmed by ocean currents, could freeze in under a day. Animals would panic. Insects vanish. Food chains start to collapse. Even your dog might start acting weird, confused by the eternal night and plummeting pressure. Could we do anything? Not really. You can't just turn the sun back on like a Wi-Fi router. And without solar input, Earth's systems spiral out of sync. It's like trying to fly a plane after yanking out the engines mid-flight. You might glide for a bit, but not for long. We could try artificial light farms, geothermal bunkers, rocket heaters, but they wouldn't be ready in 24 hours. They wouldn't even be started in 24 hours. And then, exactly 24 hours later, the sun turns back on. Poof! Daylight. Photosynthesis resumes. Power grids stutter back to life. Roosters have mental breakdowns. But the damage is already done. Frozen pipes, blacked out cities, ruptured roads, disrupted ecosystems. And we're no longer in orbit. We're just a runaway space rock with a really confused thermostat. So, what happens if the sun turns off for 24 hours? We survive, technically. But we learn, painfully, that everything we know, from weather to water pressure, depends on one very distant, very fiery ball of gas. Next time you see sunlight creeping in through the window, maybe take a moment to say, thanks for not disappearing today.